The Fort Wayne Bishop Luers Knights defending 2A state champions and back for a second shot. 22-4 this year, head coach James Blackmon. First of all, congratulations. This is the weekend you wanted to be playing for, and you're back here once again.
Thank you very much.
Talk a little bit about this season and how difficult it's been. I know you play in Fort Wayne, which is a difficult conference, difficult schools. You've played some really good competition, and you've played really well this year.
Yeah, our season started off with a big challenge. We lost our starting point guard, Lawrence Barnett. He played football and he broke his foot early in the year, so he was out pretty much our first 7 games of our season. Our senior Jake Kuhn and Sean Day, they also missed 25% of our games at the beginning of the year. So we kind of had an opportunity where young guys had an opportunity to play early and had a chance to step up and prove themselves and got some quality minutes. I felt like that was as far as helping our team, as far as the way we developed towards the end of the season. We started peaking at the right times.
Been playing well lately too. I believe you've won 12 of your last 13 games. Talk about how this team has performed down the stretch.
I think each game, these guys rise to every challenge. Our schedule, we're a 2A school, but we play most of the 4A schools. Our conference, we finished top in our conference. Snyder beat us for a conference game, but the guys, each game, I felt like they came out and, with that same intensity that we try to force them, to compete at that level at all times. But this has been a very fun year for us.
Talking about personnel, most everyone knows that Deshaun Thomas is the guy. He's going to score the points. He's going to grab a majority of the rebounds. What sort of season has he had?
Deshaun's been outstanding from the beginning of the year. It was a lot of expectation, the things he's going to do at the beginning of the year. I thought he worked really hard to put himself in a position during the summer. But he came in and he answered a lot of those questions. Deshaun's averaging 31 points for us a game, and he's averaging 15 rebounds a game. And when you look at each team when they set their scouting reports and the things that they try to focus on, I mean, he's a focal point. And all the gimmick defenses, he's starting to get more mature and not get frustrated, not force things, and he's doing a great job passing out of double teams, which is making him a better player.
Talking about some of your other personnel, I know it's been a strong year, it looks like, for your nephew, Evan. Talking about he and some of the other guys that have performed well this year.
Yeah, it goes back to Bluffton when we played the sectional. Bluffton is a great team that it was one of our hurdles that we had to get over. Evan led us in scoring that ball game. Bluffton came out with a great game plan of, defending Deshaun, but on the other hand, there's a lot of things that they gave up, and Evan stepped up and made some really big shots. I think he's playing with a lot of confidence. He gives us a lot of defensive energy on the defensive end, and sometimes our defense generates our offense.
Talking about making it here to the state finals, your opponent, Brownstown Central, you have any knowledge of them and what they'll try to do?
Well, we, as far as Brownstown, as far as information, we haven't had any tape on them yet. We looked at the schedule, some of the top teams that they've played. We're requesting some tapes. Hopefully we can get some information on these guys early in this week and try to prepare ourselves. I know they beat a tough team within Winchester. Winchester's been, in this situation plenty of times, but that says a lot about their ball club. At this point, if you can put yourself in a position where you can play for a state championship, you got a lot of good things going for you.
Talking about your program and Fort Wayne basketball right now, it's not been all that long since Luers has gone from a program never to have won a sectional to defending state champions. And then also Fort Wayne Snyder will be here playing in the 4A game. Give us a sense of Fort Wayne and what sort of pride people have up there about these two teams making it here.
That's one of the things, when I first took the job, I walked in the gym and I looked up and I didn't see any banners. It's a lot of tradition as far as Bishop Luers. Our football team is really very good, and our girls basketball team. But that was one of the goals. As far as making a place for our boys basketball team. And the first couple years was a struggle, and and we just get the guys to buy in to if we can work hard in doing our conditioning time. If we can work hard before the season and really work hard during the summers, I mean, we can generate a winning program. And it's paid off for us just to come back here with the young guys that we had last year. They gain a lot of experience, and coming into a situation where those young guys are playing a lot of quality minutes, so that helps, to come back to a stage when you're playing for a state championship.
And finally, there's a bit of a connection not only with Fort Wayne Snyder in the state championships here. Their head coach is Ray Sims, and there's a little bit of background. He actually coached you when you were in school.
Yeah, we go a long way back. When I started playing basketball, I can remember one of the lessons that I learned from Coach Sims. As a young player, your focus is a little different, and I can remember a talk that he was telling me that if you apply yourself, regardless of whatever it is in the classroom or on the basketball court, you can be special one day. And and he followed me as far as starting off in middle school and then getting an opportunity to play for him in high school. And he was inspirational in me getting a job over at Luers.
Thanks, and congratulations on making it this far.
I appreciate that. Thank you.